walking side by side. Well, me and the devil was walking side by side. And I'm gonna be my lady till I'm satisfied.
Okay, so before we continue, I'm just going to ask you, so what were you thinking about while you were singing? Were you thinking about anything?
I don't know.
Were you just enjoying it and letting it pass? Or were you
Yeah, I'm inside somewhere.
thinking, you're inside somewhere?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I?
Well, hold on one second. I just want to touch on this a little bit. Yeah. Again, it's not to put anyone on the spot. It's just to kind of like focus on some interesting and essential stuff, right? So it was beautiful, by the way. Absolutely gorgeous. You know, you're a beautiful, emotional, and soulful singer.
Hörni, inte spela nu.
Absolutely. Right? Am I right?
Ja, men inte när han pratar.
Right. But like I said, you know, so I want you to ask yourself, you know, when you sing this song, I want you to ask yourself what those words mean to you, and why you're singing them, and what your connection to them is, other than just the fact that it's a really, really intense Robert Johnson song that you were drawn to for that reason. You know, like, you know, what is it about those lyrics that, you know, strike you? You know, what is your connection and your personal experience when you woke up? You know, have you ever been awoken in the morning by, you know, somebody knocking on your door, and it was someone that you dreaded? You know what I mean? You did not want that person to be in your life or there at that time. You know, right? And that feeling of knowing that there's somebody behind the other side of that door, the landlord that wants the rent, a boyfriend that's stalking you, you know what I mean? Anything. You have your own interpretation of those things as well. Robert Johnson, when he sings "Me and the Devil Walking Side by Side," he's not talking about the devil is on the other side of that door and he's going to welcome him in. What he's talking about is his own devils, how he's reacting to whoever is on the other side of that door. You know what I mean? So he's reacting to that. So. She said you never need worry, baby, that I will dog you round. You know, she always tells me not to worry. She always says that she's not gonna, you know, mess around with me. She said you never need worry. You know, she said, Brian, you don't need to worry. I'm not gonna dog you round. Oh yeah, she said that before. You know, it must be them old evil spirits. Whoa, deep down in the ground. You see, she doesn't even want to take responsibility for her own, you know, actions in this story. She doesn't want to take responsibility. She wants to blame the evil spirits. She screwed up. But she said, no, you don't have to worry. It wasn't me. It was those evil spirits, right? Have you ever been in an experience like that where somebody, you know, made excuses for themselves that were almost unbelievable? That's what that's about.
But what does it mean when you say I'm going to beat my woman until I get satisfied? That sounds like...
That's harsh, and I don't sing that line personally.
When I heard that, I was like, I can't sing that. I mean, because I
don't. I usually, for me, I was telling Lisa yesterday when we were talking about this song. I said I sing I'm going to love my woman till I get satisfied because I'm not the kind of person that I want to associate with that. But again, we're dealing with somebody else's story in a different time in history. So therefore, you know, he's talking about. You know, being so, and you can't tell me that you haven't felt so upset by something or someone where the thought entertained your mind, where whether you weren't really going to do it, but where you're like, I just want to do damage here. present. I got that. Did you get that? So what are you going to beat your one moment? There are other things you can do that are much more pleasurable. Very nice. It's all right. Okay, so, how did that feel? Yeah, felt good? Good. So here's the goal of that, was that not to put you on the spot, but just to get you in a frame of mind where in real time, that's why I was talking to you, and that's why we didn't stop the music. Because in real time, in a frame of mind, I was giving you choices that usually most people dismiss, or they take for granted, or they don't even think about, you know. And usually what happens is you just go into player mode, or autopilot. So in real time, what happened was I was giving you choices, and we were reacting to each other, and we were doing it in a way that what happened was, you know, I witnessed all of you becoming very, very present, all at the same time. Very present, you know. And there's something, not to get too scientific, but there's something called morphic field. It's a scientific term. Morphic field means that everyone here has a field of energy around them, right? And that field of energy is connected to the next person, and the next person, and the next person. It's a real scientific term. They've discovered this and they've examined this. We know it already because usually it's like, you know, when you're in a situation and you think you're going to run into someone and you see them 10 minutes later, or, oh, I was just thinking about you, and there you are. Those are things that are an extension of our morphic field, of this field of understanding where we're connected. And the thing is, when you're playing music like this and you're present of each other this way, then everybody connects in a way that's extremely, extremely present. And then what happens is that, you know, you don't, then all the things that I was talking about before, about how, you know, you have to make it your own experience and you have to understand the story, those things become a natural part of that expression in real time, right now. You're actually, you know, you're paying attention, and all of you did beautifully. I'm telling you, that was as good as anything that I've played with anyone on any level in the music world, in the music business, because we're having a conversation.